Imagine two bright cartoon ladders floating in a simple blue sky. One climbs slow and steady, the other seems to jump up faster. Which one would you stare at? Stay with me because these ladders are secretly your social comparisons. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why other people's ladders can make you feel small, how to stop that spiral, and how to use comparison in a healthy way instead of letting it crush your mood. So, quick story. Imagine your life as the left ladder. Each rung is a step you've climbed. Skills, experiences, small wins. You feel okay until you suddenly notice the right ladder with way more rungs above you. That little shock you feel? That's social comparison. It's your brain asking, where am I on my ladder and where are they on theirs? These two ladders are your mental scoreboard, even if you never asked for one. First, upward comparison. Picture yourself on the 5th rung of your ladder. You look over, the other ladder has someone on the 15th rung. Your mind whispers, they're higher, I'm behind. That sting, that's upward comparison. Upward comparison can hurt. It can trigger envy, shame, or feeling like a failure. It's like staring only at the gap above you. The higher that other ladder looks, the smaller your own steps feel in the moment. But it's not always bad. If you see the higher ladder as proof that climbing is possible, it can motivate you. The key is how you interpret that height, as a threat or as a roadmap showing where you could go next. Here's the trap. We usually forget that ladders are different. Different starting points, different material, different number of hidden steps. Comparing only height is like judging a book by the size of its cover. Now the second type, downward comparison. You look across, see a ladder shorter than yours with fewer rungs. Your brain goes, at least I'm higher than them. For a moment you feel relief, maybe even a subtle pride. Downward comparison can soothe anxiety. It reminds you things could be worse. But if you rely on it too much, it can turn into arrogance or make you scared of ever falling to a lower rung. That tension builds quietly. So how do these two ladders mess with your daily life? Think of checking social media. You see highlight reels, perfect jobs, bodies, trips. You're staring at ladders that look impossibly tall without seeing their missing lower rungs. Your brain compares instantly. Their ladder is higher, mine is tiny. You forget your own hidden rungs, private struggles, effort, context. It's like comparing your full staircase to someone else's painted ladder sticker on the wall. Here's a simple shift. Instead of only asking how high are they, ask how far have I climbed from my first rung. This moves your attention from their ladder to your own vertical progress over time. To make this clearer, imagine little markers on your ladder. Learning a new skill, surviving a tough year, helping someone. These are real steps, even if nobody else sees them. They're your private rungs. Now let's adjust the distance between the ladders. When you stand too close, the higher ladder looks overwhelming. When you step back mentally, you see a bigger picture. Different paths, different goals, different journeys. This mental step back is called gaining perspective. Instead of obsessing over exact rung numbers, you remember that every ladder leans against a different invisible wall. Family, culture, health, luck, timing. Another trick. Change the direction of comparison. Instead of looking only up or down across ladders, look up and down within your own ladder over time. How does today's you compare to last year's you on the same structure? Picture your past self on a lower rung of your ladder. Fewer skills, less confidence. Then picture your future self a few rungs higher, thanks to actions you start now. That's a healthier, time-based comparison. Let's apply this. Next time you see a taller ladder, pause. Ask, what hidden rungs might I not see? What hidden rungs does my ladder have that I forget? This softens the sting and restores some fairness to the comparison. You can also choose your comparison group. Comparing your beginner ladder to an expert skyscraper ladder is brutal. But comparing to someone just a few rungs above you, that can feel reachable and inspiring. Imagine you're learning something new. Instead of staring at the tallest ladder in the world, find a neighbor ladder close to yours. That small, manageable gap is where growth feels exciting, not crushing. There's also a secret. You can reshape your ladder's meaning. Maybe you stop measuring only money or status rungs and start adding rungs for kindness, creativity, or balance. You decide what counts as a step up. But watch out. Your brain loves endless ladders. If you keep adding categories to compare, you can feel like you're failing everywhere. So instead, focus on a few ladders that really matter to you right now. Here's a quick mental exercise. Visualize yourself holding your ladder and gently turning it sideways. Now it's a horizontal path, not a race straight up. Progress becomes about direction and consistency, not height against others. As you walk along that path, those two parallel ladders become guides instead of judges. You can learn from the taller one without hating yourself and appreciate being ahead on another without looking down on anyone. So next time you feel crushed by comparison, remember the image of two parallel ladders. Ask, what's my own ladder made of? Where did I start? Where am I heading next? Your power lies in where you choose to look. If this ladder picture helped you see social comparison differently, keep it in mind this week. Watch how often your eyes jump to other ladders and gently guide them back to your own. That simple habit can quietly change your mental life.